track. You know what I'm saying? Through football. Okay.
Spice, it's Chris from Fox 5 in DC. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All right. Awesome. I appreciate it. Listen, before we dive right into the monstrosity in front of you that brings us here together, I just
Mm.
want to acknowledge for all of my viewers out there that while they may not know your name right off the bat when they hear it, they absolutely know your face because you are the man behind one of the most iconic memes of all time. So I just wanted to start by asking you, what is that like? And are people just coming up to you nonstop, rubbing their hands together and licking their lips?
That's what it seems like a lot of times. And a lot of
Yeah.
times I'm off with my kids in these awkward situations, and they're just looking at me like, "Oh, he knows who you're. Oh, okay, like we didn't know." Like so, a lot of times it's very awkward, and sometimes it's in awkward places. But it is what it is, man. You know, it was like that for football sometime too, but even more so with
Yeah.
the internet.
All right. Well, the Red Baron humble pie is what brings us together, like I said. And I see you've got a pair of safety goggles in front of you. Do you want to explain why?
Well, this particular pizza is the humble pie, and everybody knows about fantasy league football, and usually in fantasy league football there's a loser and there's punishments, and some of those punishments may be, oh, you got to sprint a marathon, or you got to do push-ups, or you got to do sit-ups for 3 hours, like whatever the case may be. They make up all these different punishments, but what
Hmm.
Red Baron did, which is genius, they made a humble pie. But this is the spiciest humble pie you ever want to see in your life. So this humble pie has the Red Baron Carolina Reaper sauce. It has spicy mozzarella ghost pepper cheese. The pepperonis are sprinkled with cayenne pepper. There are habaneros on here, and there are jalapenos on here, and there's habanero flakes all over the whole pie. So if you are bold or daring enough to take a picture with this pizza, you'll have to eat it with these glasses, because if you get some Carolina Reaper sauce on your fingers and you rub your eye, that is going to be a long day for you, and it's going to suck. And my teammate Peanut
Yeah.
Tillman was probably one of the guys who got some of that stuff in his eye, and he was putting milk in his eye. I seen this guy put milk in his eye. You don't want to be that guy. All right. But what's so
You
cool about
don't.
this is if you lose, you can also reward your whole team with a classic Red Baron pizza. So there's
Okay.
incentives on those
So,
end as well. But everybody could go to
yeah. And let me,
redbaron.com/humble pie, and they can do that between now and December 15th. Very cool. I wish I would have came up
Spice,
with
have
that.
you tried it yet?
I have not.
Have you tried this pizza
You
yet?
you have to lose. You have to lose to
You
eat
have to
this
lose.
pie,
All right.
and I'm not losing. I'm not losing. So
All
I
right.
wouldn't know what it tastes like.
Well, I should have come to you before I drafted on my fantasy league because I am currently riding in the bottom of the barrel. So this
Okay,
could be trouble for me. Listen,
it
since we're
could be.
talking about heat and your name is Spice, I wanted to get a couple hot takes from you, if that's
Okay.
cool. And first off, I know you're a Bears guy, but we're here in DC. So my first hot take for you is DC's own Caleb Williams
Mhm.
or Jaden Daniels. Who you got?
I'm gonna go. Come on, I'm gonna go with Caleb, man. I can't do that.
I knew you would, but I had to ask anyway. Speaking of Jaden Daniels, here's our next hot take question. Should the Commanders sit him for the rest of the season, even if he's healthy?
Yes, yes. That
Yeah.
was that was bad. You know, let him get some time off from that. That was bad to like rush him back into that. And even though I know that's not his throwing arm, but he could make it worse, and it could have like lifelong implications for him. Like even when he's done playing football. Like right now, I got a lot of back and joint problems and stuff like that. I didn't have that when I was playing, but it's starting
Hmm.
to happen now. And so you want to look out for these young guys. I know they're young and they can bounce back from all these different injuries, but let's think about long term implications when it comes to these young guys, and what their health is going to look like when they get older.
Yeah. All right. So I know you're a Bears fan. I know you played for Chicago, and I know you watched them beat the Birds on Black Friday. What is
Yes.
wrong with Philly? That's our next hot take.
Who cares? Who cares? Like y'all already won y'all Super Bowl. Recent. They're talking about the Bears. Let's talk about what the Bears did right. Talk about what
Who
Philly did
cares?
wrong. Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
All right. Fair enough. I understand. All right. Let's stay in the NFC East, though. Next hot take. Is Dallas the team to beat in the NFC East?
Why? Why would Dallas be the team to beat?
They're the only one with a winning streak at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you'll give them their props, but I think everybody is getting healthy at the right time.
Mhm.
I think Quentin Williams can't hurt. You know what I mean? So they got some dogs over there, man, and then DBs are always good there. So and then you got Dak,
And they got
so.
Dak.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pickens is doing well. CD Lamb, like they got a good squad. Like you gotta tip your hat to them, man. And
Well, I'm not going to.
it's not a division right now that's where somebody is really dominating. So this is the time, if any, for Dallas to make that next step. Why not?
All right. Well, I know a lot of Commanders fans still feel very strongly about Caleb Williams, so that they can probably jump on that bandwagon, support him as they
Yeah, why not?
make their way towards the
We got
playoffs.
room.
Let me ask you a question. So obviously, this Red Baron humble pie is the ultimate fantasy football punishment this season. What other creative punishments have you seen in your time?
Uh, yeah, the ones that I don't like are the ones that waste your time.
Okay.
They got people entering in different marathons with all type of like people are dressed as burritos and gotta go like run in these marathons and do all of these different things and show up at all of these bars from open to close
Hmm.
and do all these different things, man. It's crazy to see. And you don't even know like what's real anymore out here. But the people come up with all these intricate ways to punish people, and it's funny, man. It's funny to make these people just go out on speed dates and do
Yeah.
all of this.
I have a history of losing in my league, and they have wanted me to get like a permanent tattoo to enshrine my loserdom before in the past. But
A
I've
permanent
drawn
tattoo.
I've drawn the line there so far. We'll
This
have
is
to wait
so
and
much
see what
easier.
happens. This
This,
is, I
consider
mean,
this, please.
I definitely will, but I'm kind of a little scared about what's gonna happen on the way down and then on the way back up or out. Listen, after
However, whatever road you go down, I guarantee you it won't be as definite as a permanent tattoo.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, last question. After a career in football, did you ever think you'd be as famous for playing basketball as Creamy Williams Bigums, excuse me?
No, no, man, that was never on my bingo card. I was just telling my friend the other day, I'm probably the only athlete that has been on Madden and NBA Live at the same
Uh-huh.
time. Like I'm probably the only athlete to ever do that. So I'm making history here. I'm a big deal.
That's
I'm a big
that's right.
deal. I'm just gonna say it. But I never saw this coming, man. It was never on my bingo card. But God is good, man, and I'm just having fun, man, and enjoying retirement and taking care of my family, man.
I love to hear it. If people want to pick up a humble pie for their fantasy football league, how can they
Yes.
do so?
They go to redbaron.com/humble pie between now and December 15th.
All right, Spice, thanks for spending some time with us here
Yes,
in
sir.
DC. Have a great day.
No problem. Thanks for Caleb, man. Appreciate y'all.
No problem. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too.